Students, today let us see what is coefficient of self-induction or self-inductance. Is known as coefficient of self-induction or self-inductance. Now, as we have seen in the previous topics, that if this is an inductor or a coil and key K and a cell E, then if you pass a current by closing the key K, if you pass a current say I, then flux is linked to the coil. Now, more the current, more is the linkage of flux with the coil. Now, so we can write that phi is a change in flux, phi is proportional to I. So more is a change in current, more is a change in flux. Phi proportional to I. So we can write that phi is equal to L into I. Here L is a constant known as coefficient of self-induction, or it is commonly called as self-inductance only. Now from this equation, if we can write that I is equal to 1 unit, if we write I equals to 1 unit, then phi is equal to L. From here, we can define L. So what is L? L is a flux linked to the coil where the current changes in the unit rate in the circuit. Once again, what is L? L is the flux that is changed or linked in the circuit when the current is 1 unit that is flowing in the circuit. So that is how we define phi. Now, we can also write from this equation, say let this equation be equation number 1. From equation 1, we can write it like this: d phi by dt is equal to L into di by dt. That is derivative. Now this d phi by dt, small change in flux with time. This is small change in current with time. So d phi by dt equals to L into di by dt. This is equation number 2 say. Now, we have learned that from Faraday's law of induced EMF E, Faraday's law of induced EMF. Where is this induced EMF? EMF is induced in the coil. Now, from Faraday's law of induced EMF, E equals to minus of d phi by dt. Remember, this minus sign was because of Lenz's law. So E equals to minus of d phi by dt. This is equation number 3. From equation 2 and 3, from equation 2 and 3, we can write that induced EMF E is equal to minus of L into di by dt. So write like this: E equals to minus of d phi by dt, and d phi by dt is this quantity. So E equals to minus of L into di by dt. This is equation number 4. This is equation number 4. From here again, we can define coefficient of self-induction. Now you can see, we can write E equals to minus of L when di by dt is equal to 1. Now E will be equal to plus L if this is minus 1. E will be equal to plus L if this is minus 1. Then this minus 1, or you can write minus of di by dt is equal to 1. That is, what is minus of di by dt? Here, minus di by dt represents the decay of current. That is, the fall of current. So minus di by dt is fall of current. So again, from here we can define L. So what is L? L is nothing but the induced EMF in the circuit when there is fall of current. That is, the fall of current is 1 unit. Once again, L is equal to the induced EMF when the fall of current is equal to 1 unit. Now, from this expression, we can find out the units of L. Now, we can write L is equal to E divided by di by dt. Now let us for now to write the units, forget about the minus sign, or you can take the modulus of this. So L equals to how much? E by di by dt. Now we can write what is the unit of L. The unit of L is 1 Henry, Henry, Henry. Okay, and 1 Henry is equal to how much? This is 1 volt divided by di by dt. That is 1 ampere divided by 1 second. So you can write it as 1 Henry is equal to 1 volt ampere inverse second. So you can write it like this. Also, we can write it in some other way. 1 Henry equals to 1 volt ampere inverse and second. This is 1 Henry. So the unit of L is 1 Henry. We can also write, we know that phi is equal to L into I. From here also you can write the units. How to write the units from here? You can write it as L is equal to phi by I. Now phi is the unit of phi is Weber. The unit of phi is Weber and I is ampere. So I is ampere. So we can write it as 1 Henry, 1 Henry, 1 Henry, 1 Henry is equal to 1 Weber per ampere. So 1 Weber WB per ampere. So ampere inverse. You can write it like this. Now here H is Henry. Now Henry is the name of the scientist. So we write it as small h here. So HENRY. So this is also small h. So 1 Henry is equal to, or you can write 1 Henry capital H is equal to how much? 1 volt per ampere per second. You can write like this. So while writing Henry, you can write small h, or you can write 1 capital H is equal to this. Now let us find out the dimension of L. How to find out the dimension of L? So let us see how to find out the dimension of L. Now L is equal to, we can write E by di by dt. So what is E? E is the induced EMF. Now EMF is equal to what? Divided by charge. So we can write EMF is equal to W divided by dq. Or you can write it as di, this is di by d. So you can write it as W divided by this dq will go down there. So this is dq by dt into dq by dt into di. You can write it like this. Or this is equal to W divided by dq by dt, rate of change of charge. So with respect to time, dq by dt. So this is nothing but your I into how much? Di. So what is the dimension of W? All of us know dimension of what? It is m1 L squared T minus 2 is the dimension of what? And what is the dimension of two currents here? One current here, I and Di. So we can write it as this as A squared. So in all, dimension is m1 L squared T minus 2 and A to the power of minus 2 again. So this is the dimension of L. m1 L squared T minus 2 and A to the power of minus 2. So this is the dimension of L. So that's all. We have defined coefficient of self-induction. Then we have defined we have found out the units of L, and lastly we have written the dimension of L. Thank you.